In this episode, we haul Almond Joy out for some much needed maintenance and upgrades. Well, I'm in the slip for the travel lift, and I'm just waiting for the guys to get here to lift this thing up and power wash the bottom and block it for me. So, ahead of that, a lot of work. That brown stuff on the bottom, we didn't know if that was staining or we were going to have to just sand through it or clean it. We weren't sure what we were getting into. Thankfully, we were able to scrub it with a product called On Off and some white rags and basically one of those green kitchen scrubbies. And we'd spray a section. We would then scrub in that section to try to get it into whatever was on that green stuff. The green and black stuff, spray it again if we had to, and then just wipe it off. Wipe, fold the rag, wipe, toss the rag, lather, rinse, repeat. All right, gonna show us your last spot.
Oh yeah, the best spot is
the best spot
that I did right here.
Oh, you get the chair. Yeah.
Yeah, it was resourceful of me.
Nice.
I'm
Look at
resourceful.
that. That is clean.
Hey, the sun's coming back out.
That is clean. Hey, we make a good team, babe.
We do. We're gonna work on this teamwork at home.
Yeah.
You know,
you
the
work,
cleaning,
I supervise.
the cleaning teamwork.
There's got to be a leader in every team, so I think you
I'll
work
be the
and
leader.
I supervise. Oh no, I can be the.
Oh no, this is your domain. That's my domain.
Look at this. Go back underneath. We got the few spots right there where the keel blocks are.
The A fell off.
Oh my gosh. When did that happen? That's not cool.
Did you rub too hard?
No. But clearly I broke the A-hole.
I told you not to rub too hard.
Oh, that's a bummer. All right. And she does look good, doesn't she? So I like the idea of not doing the bottom paint.
I love that idea.
The bottom of the boat was actually, like I said, in really good condition. Which is surprising because I think it sat for several years without actually being cleaned or taken care of. There were a few notches out of the bottom of the boat that I think were probably due to our time on Christmas ships, although I can't guarantee that. I don't know for sure. So when we were cleaning the boat, we noticed these little chunks taken out of the gel coat. So we're gonna fill these chunks up, let them dry, do a little sanding, and finish him off. We don't want water intruding in or making him worse. So we'll fill this in. Putting a radar arch on the boat, it looks simple on YouTube, and it generally is fairly simple. We intended to do a side mount with the radar arch on the boat, and so that meant we had to hold the tower in place. We had to manage that somehow, and that ended up being our first failure or thing we could not complete, or things we had issues with in the boatyard.
The outside there. Yeah. Here, lift her up.
We haven't polished that part yet.
There's a little step. Let's bring it up. Okay, are we too wide?
Mark and Jen were trying to hold the tower up so I could tack in holes to temporarily put screws in to hold the tower in place while I finished out the drilling.
I wonder if we could have used one of those things.
Oh.
I mean, if we set the boat, we could lift up.
You know what? That is probably a good idea because you got a solid piece right there that you could block it against.
I know you're strong, but... It turned out to be a lot more difficult, really probably because we've never done this before, which we've learned a lot of lessons doing this. Just wasn't feeling right in my gut, and come to find out the measurements I had done, it's not Fishon's fault, it's my fault, weren't exactly right. So we decided to pull the tower off and set it aside for another day after I talked to the manufacturer.
You wanted it here?
Yeah, that's where it was going to go originally.
That's never what I decided on, but that's
Well,
okay.
that's...
I thought it would go here.
Either way, it's not
But then
wide
here,
enough.
it was
And
wide enough.
Slow down. So there it's wide enough, but it's too short. Why is that funny?
And here, it's not wide enough, but it's tall enough.
Yes. Long enough.
It's long enough.
So we need to get a spacer to bump it out.
Oh, that's all it's needed?
Yeah, about 2 inches. We need about 2 inches.
I feel like people need to know that.
So put it up against there. Let's see how close it gets. Move it right up there. So you can see it bumps right in the way. There's just absolutely no possible way for it to go over that rub rail. So I measured it.
Did you call this a rub way?
It is not a rub rail, grab rail. This is a rub rail side of the one around the boat. The rub rail is right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is actually a part of a boat, not just
This is the grab rail.
the grab rail, which is above
The rub rail.
All right, so that's what happened with the tower. So we're going to reattempt that. Oh my gosh. I think she's
I'm kind of
probably
tired.
a little intoxicated from all the chemicals.
Oh, yeah, I need a drink though.
I think she needs to go home.
While Jen was waxing the boat, I went ahead and laid out the anchor chain and the rode. I bought new anchor line to replace the old anchor line because it kept getting stuck in the gypsy wheel when I would raise the anchor up with the windlass.
Another fail. The stupid anchor line. We set up with a red, white, blue, and yellow. Red being 25 foot, blue 50 foot, 75 foot for red, white, and blue. Sorry. Red, 25 foot, 50 foot for white, blue for 75, and 100 foot would be yellow. Each increment of 100 be number of marks. Problem is, look at this. I painted it, but it really doesn't come through very well. The red comes through, the blue barely. So I think we need a better way of handling this. If you guys have a better idea, let us know, because this sucks. Come look at the yellow. But the yellow doesn't come through at all. And this is after multiple coats. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in the anchor locker.
It's lifting, it's almost there. It's like, it's up. Hit.
As you can see, we're back at the marina. I'm waiting for an Uber to take me to the boatyard, and we'll bring Almond Joy home. Jen's at the office working, and I get to enjoy a day on the water. I'm sure she'll complain about it later, but to me, it's worth it.
We hope you enjoyed this. We absolutely enjoyed the time on the hard doing the haul out. It was a lot of work, and we put a lot of effort in there and a lot of time especially given the size of our boat. If we had 50, 8,500, 10-foot boat, I'm sure we would be there a lot longer and doing a lot more work, which we're thankful for. Although we look forward to someday hopefully having a vessel that big that we can either live on, travel on, and do whatnot. So we're hoping that'll happen at some point. But hey, let us know how your experience has been doing haul outs, and if you have any advice for us or any suggestions. If there's anything you want us to cover more in depth, let us know in the comments. We would love to hear from you guys. So be sure to like and comment, and have a great day. Thank you.
Be sure to join us next time when we finally get the tower mounted on the boat.